Hey y'all, welcome to InDFlix. We're going to dive into episode 2 of Big Brother 27. We finally get an answer. Who's the secret accomplice? Plus, early alliances are forming and shower drama is already making waves. Let's hit it. So inside the house guests try to put together who they thought was the secret accomplice. They were trying to, get together notes, figure it all out, who was standing where. Literally, they almost everybody was a suspect. They suspected Vince, Lauren, but majority suspected Riley or Zay. And when the votes came in, they all voted for Riley. And Riley was just really trying to push the whole Zay vote. But, it came back and Riley was not the secret accomplice. So that secret accomplice was able to basically get away with doing everything they were supposed to do. And now instead of having 16 house guests, it's officially 17. Amy is unmasked as the secret accomplice. In a dramatic diary room footage, she admits she controlled the first week sabotage device, confirming she used a remote to zap the HOH relic and start the timer. So with all the votes pointing at Riley and Zay, she came back 0 votes free. She walked free and now became a full house guest, entering as the official 17th player. And I'm not gonna lie, she was not on my radar. I did not think it was her at all. Honestly, I thought it may have been the aura reader, low key, just because she was just sneaking off and having these private secret conversations. But I definitely agree with the girls. They were feeling like it had to be a girl because I think they said there were 7 guys or 8 guys and 9 girls, something like that. So I definitely knew it was a female. I just did not think Amy. We also learned now that Rachel Riley is a part of the house guest. She had the choice and she missed the HOH competition. She's now safe from being on the block. And she had the option to select 3 other people to be safe. Now, the twist is they have to stay in the have-not room. And if we all know about the have-not room, it's not a fun room at all. And then on top of that, they have cold showers for the week. They have to eat slop for a week. But overall, they'll be safe from the block. So she chose Will, Zach, and Ava to join her. I know they're pretty, happy about this. Unfortunately, yes, we have the have-not room, but they're safe from elimination this week. So anytime you can bypass the first week of rounds, that's a good time. Can we get into this have-not room like a crime scene everywhere? Those outlines of bodies is their beds. They are not going to have any good rest or good sleep. I feel so bad, but it goes with the whole theme of the Hotel Mystere. And they be all right. It's really just a week of getting through it. So look, you're safe from the block. I would just eat that. Week will go by fast and it'll be all done and over with. With the twist all wrapped up, we have new relationships brewing. So we have a trio now, Jimmy, Morgan, and Mickey. They've been kind of tight and hanging around. So they kind of solidified their final 3 as the triple threat. And I hope they can keep it under wraps because they do hang around each other a lot. And that's how people start to get, suspicious of what's going on. So hopefully they can pull it together and be like a silent alliance. And I like it. I feel like Jimmy is very, very strategic. He's the only one that's been really vocalizing, pushing out, getting Rachel out of the way, Rachel Riley. And I get it. Like, she's won this. He says it on and on. Like, you already won this. You don't need to be here. And I feel that. I feel that completely. Like, you are a threat. And there are some people who feel otherwise, that she could probably help them and kind of teach them and guide them. But if you get a person like Rachel towards the end, it's going to be very hard to get rid of her. So, I don't know. I feel like Jimmy will be a big mastermind in this game. So I'm excited about this trio here. Rachel Riley, our returning BB champion, is forming a very tight bond with Amy, and they kind of solidified their final two. They of course have same interest. They're both mothers, so they have that same equal kind of lifestyles. And I think that's what kind of pulled them together. Rachel's really concerned about making sure Amy stays safe, and for Amy, I think that's good for you. Like, you have a vet in this, so hopefully you can take her wisdom and utilize it. Vince and Kelly also formed an alliance as a final two, and expressed interest in working together very quickly. And I get it. Vince is HOH, so I understand it. It's good to, be in good rep with the current HOH. And she even offers to go up on the block for him just so it doesn't come off like, they're working together. It makes it easier for him so he doesn't have so much blood on his hands. By, when you're the first HOH, the first nominations does put a target on your back because, again, we don't know each other. So he's kind of skeptical about going about, putting her up. And then just an honorable mention, I think the workout bros, like Zach and the other, buff guys in there, Zay, they may also form an alliance too, y'all. And I feel like that's like a typical Big Brother move. I wish they would stay away from it because they're going to just paint a big target. Now the drama everyone's talking about, ShowerGate. Ashley took what seemed like a very long time in the HOH suite shower. Rumored up to like 2 hours, some say 90 minutes. But overall, the house guests were furious. Some saw it as disrespectful. Others maybe thought it was strategy behind like just lingering around Vince. It just... One, I understand because, yes, this is the first night. And the HOH person should probably be the one to break in the room first. So I understand the whole, like, let Vince have his time there. Yes, he did offer people, like, yeah, you can come use my bathroom or whatever. Like, I don't care. But I don't think he necessarily meant, like, today. You know what I'm saying? He gets to have the room for the week. So yes, her going in there and then her being there, like, to what we can see, an extensive time. It does suck. You know what I'm saying? Do I think it was that deep for everyone to be talking about it? Absolutely not, because this has nothing to do with y'all. But this is Big Brother. People are going to try to pull whatever they can pull to paint an ugly picture for someone else. But one person that really was like kind of annoying with all of this was Catherine. Catherine was going on and on about how she doesn't care about Ashley, taking the shower in there and blah, 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 blah. But it felt like she was giving the most energy about it. Like, oh, I don't care, but you shouldn't be doing all that. Like, it is day one. I feel like this is what sucks about Big Brother is people will just create issues when there is no issue. Just for the sake of it, just to either keep themselves safe or get a name flowing through the house. It's just really, really annoying. So everybody's literally bringing up Ashley's name through it all. And then, of course, it's time for Vince to have these conversations of where people are feeling or who they would like to see up on a block. And, of course, the obvious name is Ashley all over this stupid shower. So lucky for Ashley, she does have people in the house that have her back, and they're letting her know, like, yo, you may want to make sure you're good with Vince because a lot of people are going to say your name. And she does have this conversation with Vince. And I don't understand what Vince's issue is. He was making it seem like she was paranoid and like spiraling and stuff like that. But anybody would. First of all, I don't know you. All right, I don't know you. This is our first week here. And although they all had an agreement prior, all those that, went into the HOH challenge, they said that they wouldn't put each other up on a block. if I'm hearing all these people come up to you and saying my name, I need you to reassure me that it's not getting to you. I don't know you. And he's like, oh, trust this, trust that, trust this. Trust, we got to build up to that, sir. Like, I don't know you. Like, so I understand why Ashley went and wanted to have conversation with him. And I don't even understand why he was not having those conversations with her. Because if he wasn't, then it would look clear that they are working together. I don't know. How do y'all feel about how Vince handled, Ashley asking him about it? Because if I was Ashley, I probably would do the same thing. I probably wouldn't be, in and out his room consistently as she was. Just to, we good? Because now it's going through the house that people are saying my name. All he had to do was say is, yeah, we good. And that's it. And we can just keep it pushing. I'm going to mind my business, let people talk and say what they got to say. Because the shower thing was a reach. And Amy was another big person having Ashley's back through this whole thing. She went up to talk to Vince herself about it and how she didn't think it was a big deal. But Amy, I do think you stretched it. Like, you started crying. Like, oh, I don't want Ashley to go. I don't know what I'm going to do without her. And yes, that paints a target on your back, because now it looks like you and Ashley are very tight, very close, and working close together. And if it's an alliance that you're not a part of, like Vince is not a part of whatever Ashley and Amy got going, they're going to try to disrupt that. So now it was time for our nominees' speeches and figuring out who was going up on the block. So Vince as HOH stuck with the established 3-nominee twist after Rachel's immunity chain and then the $10,000 cash twist for Zach, which gives him a very, very huge prize. Zach winds up putting up Ashley, Amy, and Zay. Now, do I agree with these nominations? Nope. I really don't. I don't think Ashley and Amy should be up there. It's early. I get it. You don't want to get blood on your hands, but you want HOH the first week. This is the territory it comes with. There are definitely bigger fish to, come after. And I get it with Rachel saving herself and 3 other house guests. It may be, limited, but out of all people, Ashley and Amy, like, I just never understand why people want to go the safe way. I get it. You don't want to cause ruckus in the house, but in some way you are. Like, only one person out of the 3 will leave, so regardless, you're going to have some type of blood, right? Why not be with people you don't think you may be able to win against in the game? I just never understand it. Like, whether it be a physical challenge, mental challenge, whether it be someone who's a very strategic player or someone who's very sociable, like someone you deem as competition, you has to go. That's just been my thought behind it. But these are his nominations. They still have a chance to one of them has a chance to get out of, off the block in the next upcoming challenge. So we'll see what happens. So there it is. Episode 2 ended with secrets exposed, alliances tightening, and more chaos brewing in the bathroom. Who do you think the real power players are? Will Amy side with Rachel, or do you think she'll play rogue? And is Ashley's shower drama enough to send her packing? What do y'all feel about Vince being the first HOH and the moves that he's making? Drop your spicy takes in the comments, smash that like, and don't forget to subscribe for more BB27 breakdowns. I'll catch you guys next time for episode 3. Hotel Mystere is heating up.